Hey everybody, I'm going to do a quick series of different lateral raises you guys can do. We've done a lot of like presses, things with just dumbbells or the barbell where it's just press up, straight down. You're going to be doing that whenever you're doing a lot of shoulders, but what we're going to get into right now is things you can use with the dumbbells, both your arms at the same time or one at a time. Doesn't really matter, but this is more for refinement of the shoulders. So if you look at your shoulder, you think of it in three different parts. You have the front, you have the sides, and then you have the back. All to be worked differently with different exercises so they hit that part of the shoulder. That way you get a full, complete workout into your shoulder, your delt. So first one I'm going to show you is just the front lateral raise. So I mean, you're just coming up right here and bringing it down. I like to hold a little bit of tension on it like this, so that way I stay tight. If I take the pressure off, it comes off a little bit. So I kind of stay a little bit tight, bring up the other one. So I'm usually like right here. So this is a front lateral raise. You can actually turn your wrists so your palms are facing each other and bring it up this way. This is also a lateral raise. So you can use this one. So now you want to go, let's say you want to go over to the sides, the caps where they round out. So you have side lateral raises for that, where you're coming out to the side. Now you can come out this way, bend your elbows a little bit. You can also even come out all the way, staying right in here. This is a lot harder. A lot more pressure is built up. Like this, it's a little easier. You have a little more leverage and you still feel it like on your outside of your cap or your delts. So you're just out here like this. So this is the side lateral raise. So now you have the backs of your shoulders. So you have to be able to get the back. So you can set yourself up on a bench too. I mean, all this stuff you got to get good at doing it. You just got to come in and keep doing different exercises and find out what you actually like. All these exercises is basic. I'm just showing you how you guys can get started. So for your rear delts, you're behind your, like where they cap off in the back, you're going to sit here, bend a little bit, and bring it back. So when you bend, you pull back with your rear delts. You don't pull out with your arms. You pull back this way with your rear delts. You kind of concentrate, put your mind in the back of your shoulder. So this is one way. I don't do it this way. I actually go like this, and I roll outward like this. This is the way that I do it. And you can actually see it when you roll it. Or, I like this one too. I'll stand, I'll have the dumbbells like this, and I kick it back behind me. And then when I come back, I squeeze my shoulder blades back. So I feel that. I feel that even in my back some, but I can focus more on my delt. So fronts are gonna do the front. So it's a lateral raise. Front lateral raise. Oh, and when you do this, if you want to implement, let's say your traps are this thing right here. Go down into your back too, but if you want to implement that a little when you're doing these, lean them forward a little bit. Put a little pressure on it so you kind of get a workout when you're in your, I call it my neck, but your traps. Well, you'll get a little workout there too. So the front lateral raise, remember, turn your wrists, palms facing each other, and straight up. Another way. The side lateral raise right here. And the rear, just come in here. Pull back with your delts. So that's one way. Bend. Right here. Rear delts. Or like this. Come back here. Anything you're kind of swinging your arm around and back. But you got to focus. You remember, you don't look at your back. You see most of the front of us. So we're never like kind of like, walking around doing this shit. So you have to really take your mind and put it into the muscle. So you feel it pulling and contracting when you're doing the weight that you're doing. Helps develop a little bit quicker. So lateral raises, many different kinds. Roll them, and you don't have to come up with it. When you roll it, it's just real simple, just straight roll back. And I don't see many people doing that. This is just something that I implement when I'm doing my shoulders for refinement. And I'll even, you know, instead of going perfectly out to the side, I might even, you know, throw them both up at the same time. I kind of move around a little bit. It helps affect a different area. So sometimes I'll just keep doing this for a really long time, one at a time or two at a time you can do. You know, it's up to you on what you want to do, but they're all a form of lateral raises for your shoulders. So I mean, you're going to be doing a lot of stuff like this. So it's basically here, here, or lateral raises, but you're pretty much pressing. Another thing for your shoulders, jerks, picking up, boom, and pulling up and pressing up. Those will do your shoulders. But when you're doing things like this, you're also incorporating your traps, your neck. So a lot of guys, they want like a thicker neck, you know. This is start focusing on it when you're doing the weightlifting. So there's an exercise for you.